videos. This is day 2 and we'll be comparing Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo against Dirt Rally. The track we'll be on is in Sweden. There's 2 different tracks because I couldn't find an identical track in both games, so I went with tracks that look similar in make. And let's get through the points, as I already recorded the audio once and I accidentally messed up deleted the end part, so I restarted the whole audio. Now, as far as trophies go, Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo has 26 to Dirt Rally's 49. Dirt Rally also wins with an online trophy count of 12 versus Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo's 1. There are over 300 career events in Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. I'm not quite sure how many are in Dirt Rally, as there's only 11 from the start, but you unlock degreeing championships. I still don't see it reaching the 314. Sebastian Loeb Rally has 38 rally cars to Dirt Rally's 32. Hill climb cars, Sebastian Loeb Rally has one more with 5. And Dirt Rally has 10 rally cars to 24 in Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. Now, I call them rally cars in Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. There are no designated such cars there, but these are the ones that look closely to them. In Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo, I'm pretty sure you can use basically any car to do a rally cross. As far as day 1 DLC goes, Dirt Rally did not have any, whereas Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo had several amounting up to over $30, which I am absolutely not a fan of, as it basically telling me, yeah, you paid $60 for this game and this content is ready to go, but we're going to charge you $30 extra for it. The only thing I see of interest in there is extra rallycross courses, but even that I'm a little hesitant on the value of it. Now, just as a little backstory, this gameplay will be shot with a controller. I do not have a wheel yet, but one is in the mail and going to be here by the day's end. So come Friday's video, I will hopefully have the wheel calibrated and be using that for that video. Now, without any further ado, let's go on to the Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo pros and cons. Now, don't think of this as a video to telling you which one to buy. Honestly, if you got the money, buy both. It's more of telling you if you only want one, then it's pointing out different aspects of each game so you can decide for yourself which game is more suited to your play style. Now, for pros, the window can shatter in Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. But on the downside, the windshield cracks look like glue. Like, it has a gluey, filled-in, non-realistic look to it. There are different difficulty settings, so you can try and find a setting that is more ideal to you and how much knowledge you have of these types of events. There is a rewind feature, which you'll be able to see in the bottom. Default setting is at 6 rewinds. Now, this can be helpful in the beginning when you're both learning the car and learning the tracks. There are events that are designed to improve your skills in one of the main 3 disciplines. There's Perfect Trajectory, which is a rallycross track with cones enclosing down to 1 lane, and if you go through those cones, it will speed up your time, meaning less points earned at the end of the event. And there's a rally drift to help you improve rally. This helps you learn where you can slide effectively with the car, so you don't have to maybe brake. Like, you can brake, get in a slide and go, versus braking and going through the turn. There is a testing facility. It's not designed to look like any of the tracks in the game, but it gives you a basic feel for the car on asphalt and dirt. And it has most, if not all, the types of turns you will see in the game. The events are mixed together, which means if you feel like doing a rally 1 minute and a rallycross next, you can. It's not like you gotta focus on doing one or the other. Their doors and hatches can be knocked open, which I find to be cool. Like, it looks funny. It means you damage your car. But if I damage the car like that, I want to be able to see it. As far as cons go, we've already covered the blue windshield. The hitbox is too big on at least some cars. Like, you could hit a tree and it will, you can basically climb up that tree so you're at an angle, and if you get into the camera mode, you can see at least 6 inches between you and that tree, which I don't quite get. There's no specialized rallycross cars. Like, you can use basically any car to do a rallycross, but there's none perfect built, which I find to be a letdown, because like a Ford Fiesta versus a Ford Fiesta rallycross cars are two different animals. That Ford Fiesta may have 200 horsepower, where that Ford Fiesta rallycross car has a much faster acceleration and 600 horsepower. So it's a completely different beast. There are customizable liveries, but you can only do with 3 color design, and they have set layouts for them. They have a difficulty called heavy damage, which is also claimed to be realistic, but I've yet to see any more damage than the medium. Now, Friday's video will be to test that heavy damage out and see just how realistic it is. Now, on to the Dirt Rally pro and con list. In Dirt Rally, you can focus on one discipline at a time. You select a championship, and you can work on that championship and progress through that. Like, I'm currently I don't quite know off the top of my head what the different championship names are, but I'm almost done with the second championship of the rallycross, whereas I've not even dabbled in the rally or the hill climb. The only experience I have for them on this game is in the daily challenges, which honestly is another good pro for the game. You can also create a league, which allows you to create a championship of your own and compete against friends. When this game, when the windshield cracks, it does look like cracked glass, but it's not cracked glass like I'd expect to see on a windshield. It's cracked glass like I'd expect to see on a house window or something. If you stop with radiator damage, you can see the radiator smoke coming off from the front of the car. There's also only one difficulty, and you basically, well, as far as I can tell, you either basically improve or you're going to struggle. I've heard that there's other difficulties. I don't know if that's in the creative thing, but as far as I can tell in championship, I cannot locate a different difficulty setting. As far as cons go, the challenges are non-forgiving. You got one chance at it. I learned this hard with the very first weekly challenge. Like, I woke up 6 minutes after it started, hopped on, tried out the challenge. My timing was completely shot, so I kept going off from the course and ended up killing the car and found out, well, it's too sad, you're done. Like, there's 6 more events, but you're disqualified, basically, what it comes down to. You don't get a second chance. There's no restart in it either. Now, if you go off the track, and if you go flying like off a mountain, or if you're off the track 15 seconds, you get a 10 to 15 second additional penalty, which I feel to be a little too much, as I'm already off track. I'm struggling to get back on track. I'm not going to be going nearly as fast as I could be on the track. Why give me another penalty? Now, in this game, there is no test track. Admittedly, you can go into the creative thing and go to one of the tracks, choose whatever car you want to test, and test like that. But that doesn't have the same feel as a test track. Because a test track is, you sit there, you can either time yourself, or you just sit there messing around and working on it by yourself. Just go out and see how well you can make those turns. Now, as I've stated, I mainly play the rallycross, and I've learned that the player's car is easier to spin than the AI. The AI gets you good enough, you're going around, whereas the only time I've spun an AI is they were already basically gone, and I came along and hit them in that rear fender. And that was it. Like, if you lean on them when they're going straight, they'll keep going somewhat straight. I've also found out that well, in that very first challenge, I found out cars sometimes are unrecoverable. I think this is sometimes due to damage, but I'm also thinking it's the game trying to be realistic, saying, well, in real life, your car would not be recoverable in this position, so we're going to call it unrecoverable also. So if you get spun around and start going in the wrong way, you have 10 seconds to go in the right way before you're disqualified. I think this is a little unfair. Like, there should be a warning system, as it's not like I'm angry and I'm going after the guy after me, because as far as I know, everybody else has already gone before me. I'm the last guy going out, so that'd be pointless. Like, it seems more fair to just say turn around, keep doing that, or reset the car. It's not like I'm gonna improve my time by going the wrong way. You're not gonna get faster by going backwards. It just doesn't work that way. So I don't see a reason to disqualify you for going the wrong way. Like, I can understand in a rallycross event, sure, you're going the wrong way, you're trying to get someone, but in a rally, it seems completely pointless. Also, this is not so much a con, it just seems ridiculous. You can assign a seat adjustments to the controller, which means you can push the seat forward, you can move it back, you can tilt the seat forward, you can tilt it back. Why would I want to assign those to something when there's probably something better that can fit in that slot? There's a couple more that I couldn't quite decide if they go into pro or con. You get to deal with managing a crew, and this seems cool, but it may be too much in depth for some players. And the AI step up when championship round, which is kind of cool. But like in the rallycross, like they play, but then they get up there and they want to play on the beat. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys.